Hey Ben. Hey Lauren RC, CLL, CSL. I was just getting my lunch break on, everybody. I hadn't streamed in forever. It's because YouTube sucks. SJ. Awesome. Big love, everybody. I uh I just wanted to say that over on Twitch, Yeti Man is exploding. I just got affiliated and monetized, and you can go over there at Yeti Jams. That's YETIJAMMZ. Give old Yeti a follow on Twitch and come in and watch me DJ live. I can DJ there with no copyrights, and we got all the lights and the lasers and the crystal balls and all the bells and whistles and OBS set up with all the fireworks and all the things. Um, I have a big show tomorrow night, well, tomorrow afternoon, Friday at 2 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, Lords of Bass. And it's a pretty big deal for me, kind of getting my music career in order a little bit. And I've been focusing on Twitch a lot. In other words, what's taken me 15 years to not do on YouTube took me 3 months on Twitch, and now I'm earning income doing what I love to do. I miss your face too, SJ. I miss your streams. Yes, Yeti Jams. That's exactly right, Lauren. Uh, I miss all our streams. I miss Klesh and his new Mystic streams. Um, I miss SJ and her coins and Nick Nat streams and Silver Pour streams. It seems like nobody streams anymore live. Thank you, Lauren. You probably noticed the logo. That's Yeti Man there with the, you know. Anyways, I'm on lunch today. I'll give you a peek at what I'm doing. This is the house I've been working on for the last year. I'm putting the outside paint on it right now and stain. The architect, he just keeps punching holes in the house and adding more stuff, so I keep having to regroup and attack that when it comes. Gotta love architects. They just keep producing more work for the carpenter. But we're really close. I got the whole front outside done and painted, and all the cedar stained, and all of the cypress trellis stained for its first coat. I guess we'll walk over here. Here. Here's some amazing rock wall. Went ahead with red concrete slab. We fixed this big beam that was going across here and put in a big header. Of course, you can see all that stuff in the videos. Here's the trellis, all out of cypress, hand built, all hand cut, no prefab. And then we went ahead and installed this beautiful cypress bench. Get you a little lower. It's got the 45 kick plate. We just been slowly, you can see I just been slowly restoring all the siding and the fascia and the soffit. Of course, we just blew new holes up there for some Pella windows. Yes, Ben, I've been here forever. Mr. Ian. I got the front door all done, all trimmed, all edged and painted. Walk a little bit. Here we go. All nice and tucked away. Yeah. Well, for about $3.8 million, SJ, you can move in. I'm sure that number's gone up since we started. So probably about 4.8 now. I did one last week that was at 8.6 million. And, you know, just minor repairs and rehab. Nothing major on that house. But, gosh, it was a pretty house. Hello from New Mexico. Well, hello from Arkansas, MHG. Fishing, welcome. I appreciate you being in here. I appreciate each and every one of you being in here. I have my loyal and royal. That's for dang sure, you know. My ride or die crew is always here, and I love that. It warms my heart very much. Well, that's a close estimate because this piece of land is landlocked with full access, of course, through the city road and county road, but it's surrounded by a conservatory of 300 acres. So nobody can ever build on either side all the way around this house. All the woods are protected. Brown dog, what's going on? Hello. Yeah, I don't envy you at all, Ben. Not one bit. Not one bit. Yeti put in a monster garden this year. I got tomatoes up to my hips almost, and cucumbers and squashes and pumpkins and watermelons and cantaloupes and onions and taters and collard greens and Brussels sprouts. Oh gosh, a big old batch of herbs, spearmint, rosemary, thyme, all of those things. Mrs. Yeti went crazy this year. Made me set up the grow room in the basement so she could get started in February, and she did, January, February. Yeah. Like I said, Ben, I don't envy you, brother. You got a hard job. I'd much rather be out here painting the fence like Tom Sawyer than doing what you're doing. And you can say that I'm burnt out on it, and yes, I am partially burnt out on it. Even after 3 or 4 years. Hey, Blistering Barnacles, cheers. Squirrels World, cheers. Mattias, welcome. But yeah, things have just been going. Beard's growing. Kids are good. Rachel's doing great. She had her deposition yesterday for her disability on all her issues that she's having. This will be the final one, so now we have to wait a month to see whether or not she will qualify. That would sure help our life out a little bit, take a lot of stress off me. I could use a little less stress, that's for sure. Man, we got Australia in the house, we got the UK in the house, we got my American family in the house, we got our Canadian family up there. That's just amazing. What a great group. I couldn't be more thrilled. Like I said, I've been doing this a long time. I have been streaming live for almost 16 years, y'all. I always tell everybody, my whole life's on YouTube. Just go over there and watch a little bit. You'll see. I ain't bashful or shy. Anyways, yes, less stress, you live longer. I'm going to get me some tokes here while I can. Cheers, everybody. It's time to medicate. Yes, yes. That is a 11/16 socket drive. That's how Yeti does it. You can toss that out the window. Nobody gives a crap. Toking on a little Hakuna Matata today. Anyways, I don't laugh much more. I got another 30, 45 minutes of work left, and then I'm going to call it a day. I got to run to the Walmart, pick up some new shoes for the youngest boy, pay my storage unit, and then I get to go home for the day. I had a major computer crash last night, so I got to go home and fix some OBS stuff. It's funny that you're in here, squirrels. Just stay right there, okay, babe? I want to show you something. I want you to know I haven't forgot about you, squirrels. But I do want you to know that the last 4 years of my life, I've been living in an RV down by the river. And most of my life has been tucked away in a storage unit, not only here in Arkansas, but in Oklahoma as well. And I'm just now getting to the point to where I can get back to the normalcy of my life before I move to Oklahoma. But while I was in Oklahoma, I was rewarded many different ways. And when I was in storage unit the other day, I come across something, and I just wanted to, you know, give a shout out. I found your painting, squirrels. So I'm going to go home today. Your beautiful sunsets. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to go home today. And, oh, there's some other stuff in here, too. I got some rose quartz. She sent me some stones. How awesome. I just forgot, Yes, this is from, for the beginning for all of us, really, our community. I'm going to go home today when I get home and get on my computer and hang these up in the DJ room. And I still have a package made up for you, squirrels. It's actually in one of these, ready to go out. But we had the whole postal dilemma with Canada, and I just never got around to sending that stuff. But I'm gonna be more persistent this next couple months, so I will let you know when I get that sent out for you, girl. It's like trying to ship to Australia. Hey, Grant McIntosh, what's going on? Welcome, sir. It's been a minute. Yes. Someone came into chat the other day on a live video and asked for a knife. They were Arkansas or Missouri persons. I do have some blades ready. Rachel's doing good. She's doing okay. She's limited on everything she does now. Our lives are a little different. And so we do things a little different now. But she's doing amazing. She's just kicking butt. She's lost about 90 pounds, Ben. You wouldn't even recognize her hardly. Turns out she was a diabetic all of her life and didn't find out till she was in her 40s, which complicated her weight issues most of her adulthood, which complicated her back and her DDD most of her adulthood, which has now caused the problems that she has. So regardless, she has a degenerative disc disease, and but had those issues been caught when she was a young woman, her DDD wouldn't be so bad now. The judge, and they have a lady that comes in, or persons that comes in the court, and they try to figure out what qualifications you have if you could work. And the only thing they could come up with yesterday was that Rachel could be a secretary or a call lady, I don't know, answer the phones person. And of course, she can only be up for an hour, and then she's got to rest for an hour and sit down, and she can't sit down for longer than 45. It's just back and forth all day, up and down. So she can get the relief that she needs. That's how she has to do it. And of course, the lawyer said, "Well, when you're a secretary, can you go down and lay down for an hour and on a bed on a flat surface and relax and do that for 4 hours of the day and then work the other 4 hours and still get paid?" And of course, the judge was like, they went through their thing and figured out, no, you can't do that. No company offers that. So that was thrown out. So I'm pretty sure we've got about a 99% pass rate on this. You just have to wait your 4 weeks or whatever. So we're just kind of on standby now until the lawyers get a hold of us. So hopefully that'll work out. It's been a struggle for her. It's a mental thing too, because now you're not 100%, so you can't be 100% wife, and you can't be 100% mother, and you can't be 100% genuine to yourself anymore. So that workload or those issues get pushed on down the line to dad, which is great. I don't mind at all. But up here for her, it's hard because Rachel is a go-getter, and she loves to work, and she loves to go, and she loves to do and help and be a part of, and now she just kind of has to rethink everything that she does. So we're always questioning anything that we do. Well, you can't really ride a four-wheeler anymore, or get on a horse, or walk a hiking trail, or it will. We're gonna use that money to start the cabin. We don't have any debt. I'm a cash only man. I don't believe in banks. So any debt that I do hold is to personal people or friends. And I like to keep it that way, because if you are really friends, and then things will work out. Banks are the root of all evil. So we're going to get Rachel a car so she can get around and do the things she needs to do. And it won't be a whole lot, but it'll be enough to get a jump start again. It'll get me back to where I was before I went to Oklahoma and had my life destroyed. And again, I need to have a live stream about that whole thing that happened over there, so that people can understand what really happened. Indentured servitude is a real thing, and just because a person has a giant heart and an open mind and the kindness that goes a million miles, that don't always mean they can see the whole picture, because you try to have trust and belief in people, and sometimes people let you down, and they do it on purpose, knowing that you'll suffer, which is cruel. But we won't get into all that. Yes, you are very blessed, Ben. Yes, sir. You did good. You were smart about it. I was really trying to fulfill a dream that I had had all my life, and I did that, and that's really all that I need to take from that. I learned some lessons. I had some really good times. I met some really great people, made some amazing family friends, and that's what I'm going to take from that. But just imagine your whole entire life being stunted for 4 years. Just stopped. Everything that you ever thought you were could be just stopped. It's difficult trying to come back from that. Most people would have just threw their hands up and walked away, but I tried to fight it out. It cost me a lot. I didn't really have anything to prove anybody but to myself. And there's nothing worse than failing yourself. Because not it lets everybody else down too. It's a beautiful place. I love it there. I miss the sunsets. I miss waking up in the morning and hearing 18 turkeys gobble out there. I miss not. I miss being able to dig a hole and not hit a rock. Here in Arkansas, we farm rocks, y'all, like limestone, sandstone, black granite. Anything I could suggest to anybody that's trying to get into that or move across the states right now, do your research, have a backup plan, and follow your heart. I should have followed my heart and not my brain. I would I would give anything to live in New Zealand, squirrels, right in Hobbiton. I could play Gandalf the Grey. I've been up north. I've been up to the Canadian line in Michigan and Wisconsin. I've seen the red granite dirt. Tough stuff. Hard to grow in. Yes. Before making major life decisions, do your research. Yes, I would love to come over there where you're at, blistering barnacles with a metal detector, a sifter, and a shovel. I just trimmed about 4 inches off of it, Ben. So she was down about here. Yeah, I was getting splits and Rachel was getting on to me about it. So I did cut about 4 inches off. So she was about down here to my third or fourth top rib. That'd be awesome. Mrs. Yeti would lose her mind blistering barnacles. What's gas over there for you right now? What's gas over there for you right now, blistering barnacles in US currency, a gallon? I'm just curious. Same for you, brown dog. What's your gas per gallon? I know you do liters there, but double it up and give me a gallon price. Awesome talking to you, Ben. Give me a call when you get a chance. I love you. Stay safe. Say hi to the ladies for me. Right now, we're at $4.17 a gallon here in my area. I can I had to save back an extra $100 so that I could work this week and make it to work. So that's about what, 5.20 a gallon US. That's about where we're at too, brown dog, for diesel. Yeah, I need to get off here too. I need to get this stuff finished. Yeah, you ever see the movie Rambo? In the movie Rambo, when they take John J. Rambo down into the basement of the sheriff's station, there's a long hallway they walk him down. And they're being real mean to Rambo, okay? But there's a painter in the hallway. And the officer looks at the painter and says, God dang, Leroy, you've only been here a year. What are you going to do? Paint till Christmas again? I kind of feel like that when I take on a big house like that. I've only been painting on it for about 4 weeks, but it feels like 4 months. It's my favorite, one of my favorite movies, Blistering Barnacles. Oh, yeah. I know that's atypical, but as you can see, I'm very descriptive about the scene set and everything that goes on in the movie. It's a badass movie. You're correct. Can't beat old Stallone. Anyways, if you get a wild hair tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, that's my time here in Arkansas, come over to Twitch, join in the chat. There's some amazing DJs that are going to be in there. Lords of Bass, Yeti Jams. This is my first premiere stream. Hey, son. Works good. I'm on lunch. A man could go down to the local feed store and buy him some corn. And he could make his own fuel if he wanted to. That's a school lunch for you. Regardless if you don't know what it is, it's probably pretty healthy for you. You should probably eat it, son. Apollo 145 is my youngest child, everybody. Say hi to Uriah. Ah, hamburgers. You know what I had for lunch, son? A butterscotch candy. I'm going to go get you some shoes after I get off work today. Hey, cheers, Colton. Welcome in, sir. Um, but yeah, just working on this house, getting things straightened out. Paint, paint, paint. But again, check me out on Twitch. Well, I'm going to get off here, everybody. Salute. Prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance. Be safe, be kind, be nice, and be happy. And have a great weekend. Big Yeti love, y'all. Stay blessed.